Hi, friends. Happy Monday to you. This Monday is unique in a lot of ways. Monday is generally the beginning of a traditional work week. Not for everybody, but for a lot of people. It's the beginning of a new month and the beginning of a new quarter. So I'm calling it the trifecta Monday. We got three things going on that are all beginnings. Over the weekend, I got some sad news that a former mentor of mine, spiritual counselor, and just someone who was instrumental in pouring into my life in a tremendous way. I was part of a Bible study that he did that was honestly life changing for many years. Found out that he passed away unexpectedly. And, it was hard to hear. It was very, very heavy for me, and I started really reflecting. But one of the things that encouraged me was that his impact, his influence, and his legacy reached far and wide. And so many people were able to say not just positive things, but everyone was saying the same thing as to how he showed up for people, how he mentored them, how he showed people the way to Christ, how he honored family, starting with his own family and really encouraging others to build. I remember he was someone who was really into relationships, so he used to hear all my relationship drama, but he was just good with people. And I'm still in shock. It was really, really hard to hear. It was just, again, completely unexpected. And isn't that the way life is? We know that tomorrow is not promised, but we still somewhere in our minds think that we have more time. And what I was already on the path to do, but hearing his death fueled me even more, is to be committed, to be fully intentional and fully purposeful about legacy, about impact and influence. When I am gone, what is it that not only do I want other people to say, but the impact that I want to be able to make? So on this trifecta Monday, as I'm calling it, what are those things that you are intentional about? We set goals for so many different things. We set goals for relationships. We set goals for careers. We set goals for our body. We set goals for our wardrobe. There's so many things that we set goals on, goals for and goals about. What are our godly goals? What are those things that God has called us to do that we're still hemming and hawing because of fear, because we're needing others' validation more than being obedient to God? I tell you, being obedient is greater than sacrifice. But I always say that sometimes the obedience is the sacrifice. 100%. I do these videos because of being obedient. And it is a sacrifice. It's starting to feel less of a sacrifice, not meaning it doesn't cost me anything, but I guess I'm a lot less terrified because you know what? I want to be intentional. I want that when I reach the end of my life, whenever that is, because only God knows that day, that the impact, the influence, the gifts that God has given me, that I want to be able to share, because he didn't give these gifts for me to keep to myself. I want to make sure that I go to my grave empty. So on this trifecta Monday, please join me in determining how you're going to be intentional, whether it's one thing, whether it's three things. What's going to happen this month, this week, or this quarter that you've been putting off for a while? All right, so that's my message for today. I will be back on Wednesday. Starting this week, I am going to be doing something called Wisdom Wednesdays. And that's going to be something that I'm going to start. All right, and then we'll see where God takes us from there. Stay encouraged, my friends, and I'll talk to you soon.